I keep drinking from my sauce alone.
I just want to say good morning to the artist, Jabez. Jabez, welcome to Tops Radio.
Good morning, good morning. How you doing?
I am great, sir. How you doing?
Big up all of the top listeners.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, too. Jabez, the name. Why did you choose, though, Jabez, of all the names? Because well, I should actually ask you, is Jabez your real name?
No.
Okay. So why did you choose the name Jabez?
Okay, I think it started back from way in 2001. Somebody gave me a piece of paper with the story when I was coming from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And I read the story about, that's when I was introduced to Jabez, even though it was in the Bible all along.
Right.
I never knew of this Bible character.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about before that, though, because my name is Clive Provost,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they used to spoil the name, man. Provost, the surname.
What's the surname?
Provost.
Spell that for me.
Pro, V as in Valentine, O-S-T. Provost.
That's very unusual.
Yeah.
Yes.
So wherever I go in the world, let's introduce Brother Provoke. How can I provoke provocation,
Yes.
So I said it was, my initials it's Clive Morris. So I actually turned around at the time and said MC. That's Morris Clive, Provoke.
Mm-hmm.
But that really wasn't working either.
Right.
Same problem.
Right.
And then people thought I was an MC everywhere I go. Even though my initial is really CM, but I turned around to MC.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
So, and then from wherever I go, people are saying, "Oh, he's gonna be an MC," but no, I'm not an MC. It's my initial.
Right.
I turn around.
Right.
But the surname keeps spoiling. So when I read, I said, "Jabez, what a night!" Because I always love a Bible name. I always love Bible characters and Bible names.
Okay.
I didn't get one, so my parents didn't name me that. But after I read the story, I was so impressed with Jabez.
Mm-hmm.
Because the name actually means sorrow, the pain. Have you in sorrow? I gave it the name Jabez because I bore you in sorrow. And I turned it around and I said, you know what? I've had my struggles, so that's my sorrow.
Mm.
And then the Bible said that Jabez prayed unto the God of Israel that, oh, they would bless me indeed.
Jabez.
And enlarge my territory. And that's how I got the name.
Okay. When did it all start? When did it all started though for a Jabez?
In the music?
In music, in gospel music.
Well, in gospel music, basically, my first project I did was about 2009.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 2009. Sorry, 1999.
Okay.
I was working on some songs. A couple of went to the studio and started to do some songs because I was with a group for a protracted period of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I was with a group, and then from there, I actually went solo.
Mm-hmm.
I went solo.
Okay.
With my career.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really 99. But I have previously I've done some recording at the King James studio when I was at school. I did it in the 80s. So I used to go to the studio to just record and do some recording. I remember I did a track once, and it was backed up by Brian and Tony Gould.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I was exposed to the secular by Nana McLean, a singer from Canada,
Right.
Also from my era, and I went to studio when I was 17. Did some recording, never really reached nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So you actually started you started the studio work at age 17.
Yes. First time I was brought to studio.
All right. So why gospel?
Well, my life changed in 2000. In 1991, I decided to think with my life, I look into my life with my soul and look into where I was going. And I said, boy, because after 2 years before that, my mom had died, and I was grieving for a while.
Okay.
So a preacher later looked at me and said, "You want to see your mom again, man? You need to get saved." And you want the great side. So she was there encouraging me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some friends from the Youth of Christ, and they encouraged me, and came to a conviction. I said, "Well, yeah."
Mm-hmm.
It was time. I was young though. I was like 21.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was at the time I'm thinking I was going to start. And people were disappointed because, they would want me to become a secular artist because I said, I had the talent that could reach far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. But you know, when God have other plans for your life,
Yeah, of course. Of course.
no
Of
matter
course.
what you do, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So tell us, Jabez, where were you born and grown?
Oh, Linstead,
Okay. Okay.
St. Catherine, Jamaica. Linstead,
Okay.
St. Catherine, Jamaica.
How do you
I grew
find
up-
how do you find the market for gospel music?
Now or before?
No,
No.
no, no, yeah, no.
I guess you know, music sale has been as dip. Music sale has dipped. You know, once you used to come, you do concert, you could go and sell out 500 CDs. You can't do that anymore. You know, the sales has been dropped drastically. So people have to do things differently to survive in the industry. It's very difficult, you know, because like even guys like myself, we're trying to do. Why we thank God for the live shows. You know, we're gonna start to go into merchandise and all kind of different stuff. I'm gonna have to create some stuff. Ask some people who are professional to create certain things.
Right.
Certain Jabez wear, Jabez so, Jabez that, and you know, to also market those. You know, but it's a challenge, man. It's not an easy road. You have to get up and you have to work hard. Like everything, work hard to
Right.
bring success, you know?
Right, right.
So I have to work so hard, you know?
Do you think that it
Work
is
hard.
more pressing as a gospel artist as compared to the secular artist? Do you think you have to put out twice as much
Yeah.
in the music business?
Yeah.
And why do you think
Yeah.
so, Jabez?
Yeah, because we don't have corporate push. We don't have anybody pushing us. Corporate Jamaica is not, and the world corporately is not pushing the gospel. They're not pushing it because of the nature of our faith and because we say Christ a lot. In fact, remember, you know, even some of the big artists in America, you know, there's one, I'm not going to call his name, but Top Duo.
Right.
They could use the name Christ in their music, you know.
But
couldn't
Jabez,
use the name Christ.
Jamaica has a whole heap of religion and a whole heap of church. So I mean, why would it be so hard though to get gospel music being pushed in an island as Jamaica?
Well, one of the things why you know, gospel music has been pushing. People love gospel music in Jamaica.
Okay.
They love it, you know. But I'm just saying, when I said push, meaning you have to understand. That that you know, for the artist to survive.
Okay.
You know, because remember, you can't survive locally here. You have to travel. So you have to get your music out there, not only just by radio station, internet, social media. You have
Right.
to push it. It's difficult. Secular people, as a quint man, they get through, man, because you know they have corporate push. And
my producer is showing me. My producer is showing me a message that came in from a listener, and the message is saying that the person is saying that she thinks that the gospel artists are not organized. Would you accept that statement?
Well, I wouldn't want to use the word not organized because just like in Jamaica, they're going to tell you that the reggae industry is not organized. So,
okay.
I mean, in fact, they had a major conversation on the radio station this morning that people are taking away the reggae music from Jamaica and Jamaicans are not organized. So I'm not going to use the word to say that gospel people are not organized. What I would say is that
you know what? Hold 1 second, Jabez. You know, I spoke to Reverend Glenn Graham last month, and Glenn told me it was a struggle. I mean, when I listen to the catalog of a Glenn Graham, and when I listen to a Glenn Graham telling me that he has not benefited a lot from his music, no, that tells me that something is not right. You see where I'm going with the conversation, Jabez?
Yeah, he has not benefited, but I think the problem though,
yes,
is is how you market yourself. Is what I mean. Is that you have to market yourself, and you have to make. It's not different from secular music, you know.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you have to market yourself. If people don't know about you, nobody's gonna get in front of function.
That is so true.
And
true.
I don't think because my catalog is alone gonna help me. You know, people have to see you current also. You know, you have to be current. Unlike reggae music, you have to be current to go to Europe, but you have to be current to be touring to the most like the States and the Caribbean, North America, but like Europe with a reggae art. Like I said, the going around in the 60s.
Yes.
And he was a vintage artist.
Yes.
He would do well in Europe.
Yes. How
But
do you
I mean-
market? How do you market Jabez music?
Well, we market online, and then we also, we go, well, locally, we go to the people. The people see us. You understand me? Internationally, what we do now, we, Taz Records, doing some distribution for us. We're, and it's an ongoing process, I mean, everything you learn, every day you learn something new about the business.
Jabez, you mentioned us. You mentioned us. Do you have a team working with?
Yes, I have a team working with.
And I must applaud you, Jabez.
Infract Records,
I must applaud you. Because, again, Jabez, I have spoken to gospel artists here, a lot of them, and I get the sense that there's no team, there's no collectivity. I mean, it's like they're trying to do the music by themselves. And I must applaud you, my virgin. You really, that really hit me, to know that there's a team that you set in place that can actually manage a Jabez affairs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you have
Because
any?
when I find out,
Yeah, go ahead, Jabez. Go
When I
ahead.
do everything individually, it is so hard for you, because the art, you should just concentrate on the art, like just to write the song,
Yes.
or to sing the song.
Yes.
You understand me? Because like my duty now is to sit down and write. Because I'm a good writer. I would say I would write some good songs over the past couple of years.
Okay.
And we start writing some new ones now, and doing okay. But I'm just saying.
I have a confession. I have a confession, Jabez. The first time I heard a Jabez song, Drinking From My Saucer, I personally didn't know of a Jabez. And when I listened to the quality of Drinking From My Saucer from a Jabez, I really thought that was an American singer. No, for real.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, brethren. The quality, you can hear everything coming out with regard to quality and all the works, Jabez. So I must really applaud you, Jabez. We're getting some background noise.
Hold on a second. I'm moving from where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man. I'm saying that I must really applaud you for the quality music that you try to push out. You really set your bar very high.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, and that's really
In fact,
a good thing.
I was in Jamaica for a while, and people weren't aware of me. People were saying, "Who's that guy?" And in fact, people, even when they're doing concerts, they're saying, "This guy not coming nowhere, man." And I'm right here in Jamaica. I'm coming,
Yeah.
The promoters sometimes have problems with that,
Yes, of course. Do you have albums though? Do you have any albums out?
Yeah, but I have 4 albums.
Okay,
Four albums. Enlarging the Boundary, Still Praying, New Jerusalem, and then the last one I did, Lord, I forgot. Flavor Again, yeah.
Okay.
That's the one drinking from my saucer. My catalog is about over 60, 70 songs right now.
Okay, great.
So you shouldn't be short on Jabez.
Oh, no, I should not be short on Jabez. Gospel shows, how active are you?
Oh, yes, I'm doing well, man. Well, the last 2 years I was a bit on the radar, because I was doing more like my community. I just started a church ministry here in Jamaica. So I was doing that church ministry. I'm doing a lot of community work for the last 2 years. So now I'm back on the street. So I'm active. Next week I'll be in Florida.
Okay.
Next week I'll be in Florida for Valentine's. I'll be in Port St. Lucie. And then I come back. I do some local work. And then I head back to New York. I head to New York.
Yes.
And then from New York, I have shows lined up for Cayman Island.
Nice.
I have shows lined up for BVI. I have shows lined up for Canada. I have shows lined up. Yeah, my shows are lined up.
Listen, Jabez, I am telling you, please, my brethren, continue doing what you're doing. Because we love the sound, we love your music, we love the quality. You know what I mean? And when I play a Jabez song, I feel so content because the message is so intense.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Just that I said, you're there to be different. Because a lot of people are asking, who's this guy? Where this guy come from? I mean, I've never heard that sound out of Jamaica for a long while. You know?
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah,
And that is so true. The quality is so good. Jabez, my brethren, take good care of yourself. And it was really nice having you right here on Tops Radio.